Talk about Rich Eisen.
Rich Eisen.
Rich Eisen is constantly showing the Detroit Lions love through the offseason into the season.
He has.
So much so.
I can relate.
He's put them in his sleeper teams.
Sleeper teams?
5 of them boys.
Who else has he got in those sleeper teams?
You got some sleeper teams, man.
Well, golly.
Minnesota Vikings #1, which I don't think you consider that one a sleeper team, but I'll give it to him.
Based off of what they did last year.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give it to him. The New Orleans Saints, I don't know how I feel about that one. I think Jameis Winston's very much proven himself as chaotic at the very least in the quarterback
30
position.
30. Jameis Crab's legs.
Yeah, having them at #2 is a bit steep. I do like their defense, and they do bother Tom Brady twice a year, but they got rid of CJ, so we'll see about that. The Jets, #3.
Yeah.
That's steep. The Dolphins supposed to be good this year. The Patriots supposed to be at least the Patriots.
I got the Bills winning the Super Bowl. So.
And then you got the Bills in that same division. To have them #3 as your sleeper team, and Zach Wilson not even come back to week 2, week 3.
Yeah, Milf Slayer's out. And they lost their left tackle.
Man, I wanted to praise this
Mekhi
list.
Becton.
Yeah, they did. I wanted to praise this list because my Detroit Lions are at #4. But the way I just looked over the top 3, I don't know how I'm feeling about Rich Eisen's assessments. But the Jacksonville Jaguars were on that list up at #5. But it's been the Detroit Lions 4 on that list.
Quattro.
How you feel?
25 sitting on 25 mil. I'm feeling pretty good, honestly.
My back hurts a little, but, I'm
loosened up now. I got a massage yesterday, washed the hair today. We're feeling good. No, but I think he's starting to notice things that we've been seeing because we're so deeply entrenched into the Lions lore, because we've been in practice, because we've seen everything. Obviously, everybody's watching Hard Knocks, but Hard Knocks isn't showing the big parts of what's going to make this Lions team so much better than last year. Like that complete offensive line unit being healthy, being available, all being there to start the season. Like DeAndre Swift getting in that weight room, putting on said that strength rate it needs to go up in Madden. Like them adding a legitimate outside wide receiver in DJ Chark, a legitimate flight risk for other teams. You got to worry about that guy when he's on the field. Amon-Ra St. Brown coming into his own at the end of the year, being uber confident, obviously having the 0% drop rate last season, coming into this season connected with Jared Goff. And then Jared Goff, coming off of last year where
JG16.
He moved from LA to Detroit, and I feel you, JG. Been to LA about 4 times in the past 4 years. I fucking love it. California is the best. I would never want to leave there either if I could afford to live in California. But moving there to here, new coach, rookie head coach, new system, offensive coordinator gets shipped out of town halfway through the season. You got to learn a whole new playbook under Ben Johnson, and you're kind of distraught. And now we heard it. We heard Taylor Decker say it. We heard Coach Campbell say it. We heard DJ Chark say it. And today in that press conference, we heard Brad Holmes say it, that Jared Goff has this new confidence. He has something about him where he's walking around like he's got that 12-inch anaconda under him. He's walking around hype. He's walking around like they said. We hyped him up. We told him, you're our quarterback. That's my quarterback. This is our team. You are our guy. So they instilled that confidence in him. So I expect him to go out and to produce at a higher level than he did last year, let alone with the weapons he has around him. So putting the Lions as a sleeper team is something very reasonable because the bar is set so low with what we did last year. Although I wanted to take this moment that last year I predicted the Lions would go 2-14-1. That is on record. That is documented. 2-14-1.
Get over yourself.
They went 3-13-1. They just had to beat the Packers. But coming from that, there is a lot of room for growth. So this is a pretty easy team to put in your sleeper picks. But I like it. Rich Eisen, like you said, has been showing a lot of love for the Lions, and this is just another example of him doing that.
100%. And I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm looking so I can be factually correct on this one, and I have it on my computer here, but I believe, if my math is correct, and I carry this too here, no, out of the last 19 years, 17 teams have gone from worst to first in the NFL.
Yeah.
Last year's team, it was the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
I think the Detroit Lions, given their schedule, you're allowed to flirt with that conversation. Now, do I think it's realistic? No, I have PTSD. I'm a Lions fan. I've seen a lot of fucked up shit in my life. I'm scared, man. Fighting for my fucking life out here. No, I see some shit. But given the context of the schedule, Spitty, you're like a realist. Like
Yes.
you're saying, like I wouldn't call you a Kool-Aid drink and slap you out. I wouldn't call you anything close to that.
I appreciate that.
But we've gone over the list of quarterbacks, and I asked you, would you have this guy or would you have Jared Goff? Would you have this guy or Jared Goff?
Yes.
Jared Goff won that battle more times than he didn't.
He did.
I think we agree that this offense is taking a step forward in terms of talent with Jameson Williams, DJ Chark. Amon-Ra St. Brown proved himself to be reliable. We have TJ Hawkinson returning, which I hope he's healthy. Wasn't active at practice today, but could just be a maintenance thing. Who knows? On top of Ben Johnson. A lot of people are hyped about Ben Johnson. DeAndre Swift, another bright name on that offensive side of the ball, too. Again, given the schedule, I think it's doable. And just given the history, too. Last 19 years, Spinny, that's a long time. More than half of my life.
Yeah.
The team's gone from worst to first. NFL, it's a common thing. And according to Action.com, they are plus 1,000 to do it.